What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Metaler, and this particular individual has been on my radar for quite some time, but I've never had motivation to actually go on to talk about this guy. But apparently I have been given the green light, and I am of course talking about the morbidly obese version of Fred Durst, Joshua Feuerstein. Now, he's known for making those videos where he's challenging atheists and science and all this other stuff, in which I've seen a couple of those videos and I was just absolutely cringing and face-housing. And of course, the amazing atheists like floored his ass and shit. But getting a little bit off topic, ever since the Supreme Court's decision to legalize same-sex marriage, and which was a great victory and progression for this country, because, you know, it's a good thing that we're getting forward into these stupid trivialized, you know, things that, you know, shouldn't have been trivialized for a long time and not waiting for all these other states to, you know, do it. Supreme Court said, fuck it, let's just legalize all 50 states, which was a good victory for us. And it was a good thing knowing that a lot of Bible-thumping bigots went around pissing and moaning, that going around saying that, oh, this is gonna be the Christian Holocaust. And of course, you know, Joshua Feuerstein made a video on that, and I've watched Nate Tuxey's video on this. But he puts out another video and where it's absolutely cringeworthy. So I decided to make a commentary on it. And it's been a while since I made a commentary on this channel because I have a fucking strike on this channel, which is absolutely fucking stupid. So fuck Google and fuck YouTube like that. So I'm getting a little bit off topic. I'm stalling on this video. So without further ado, let's begin the commentary.
Hey guys, what's up? Josh Feuerstein here.
And another thing I really fucking hate over iPhone users is that they always hold their phones like this, which shows like the fucking black bars like surrounding the video. Here's the thing, if you want to get rid of those black bars, do what I'm doing with this video right now. Hold the iPhone like that. This has been a public service announcement from yours truly.
Look, you've already seen the news article floating around Facebook about the homosexual man that's already filed a lawsuit, $70 million against 2 different Bible publishers because he wants homosexuality removed from the scripture.
Yeah, I mean, I've read that article too, and it was a bit like cringeworthy since a lot of the LGBT community are being around self-entitled and stuff, and that, you know, they're going around saying straight allies saying, you know, hey, we don't need your help anymore. We got this. So, yeah, we don't really care about you guys anymore. But thank you for the help anyways. Yeah, that's what I hate about those kinds of people in the LGBTQ community that go around, that demand our help, and once same-sex marriage has been legalized, they now go around saying, nope, it was all our doing, not having our straight allies with us. So it was kind of a fucking dick slap when I heard about those kinds of shit. But, you know, a little bit off topic, but yeah, it is a pretty stupid that, you know, homosexuals are going around wanting to ban the Bible and stuff. I mean, yeah, the Bible is a form of bigotry, but you have to realize that there are rationally good-thinking Christians out there, like my family, who have been very respectful for my atheistic views, that, you know, should I go around, you know, telling them, oh, take the Bible away because it represents bigotry and hate against the LGBTQ community? No. Why? Because I'm respectful like that. There's good people that do read the Bible and don't act like a bunch of Bible-thumping bigots.
Really? Now, I think I remember saying this a long time ago. I remember telling you guys a long time ago that this was not about gay marriage and equality.
Then what was it about, Josh? Explain. Oh yeah, that's right. It was about, like, you know, making you people a minority.
I realized a lot of people a couple of weeks ago said, oh my word, this is about love wins. It's about gay marriage. It's about equal rights.
It's not about same-sex marriage and same love. It's about the persecution of God's people. This is the persecution of all of us Christians, good, clean Christians, all because of that goddamn Muslim Obama legalizing all gay marriage and putting us all in the FEMA camps, support multiculturalism, even though that America is never a Christian nation in the first place.
This has never been about equal rights because civil unions gave them equal rights.
No, it was the Supreme Court's decision to legalize all gay marriage. Not civil unions, you dumb fuck.
But here's what it's really been about. It's about reconstitutionalizing a term so that now it opens up the door for the left and the liberals to come after Christianity.
The horror! The absolute horror!
And I'll prove it to you. Do you realize that this last week, a judge ordered a $135,000 fine against a baker who refused to bake a gay wedding cake? $135,000 fine because he said that it was equivalent to mental rape.
Mental rape? Oh my god, Josh, you're busting my balls here. You need to realize this: in the past century, certain groups of people were not allowed to go into certain areas like diners or restaurants because the segregations between whites and blacks. And the reasons why, because it was part of their religion. It was their religion to say, nope, we don't want to have them goddamn niggers in our diner because it goes against my religion. And before any of you go around saying that I'm a racist, no, don't go around calling me racist for this. Just saying. Because, all those people back in the day refused the service of people of color in diners and other establishments because it was part of their religion. So, yeah, it was the same thing towards the LGBTs as well.
Really?
Yeah, really. Because people like you are bigots.
Are you joking me? How ludicrous is this? Just to go on to show you that there's a parallel between... Look, Joe Biden came out this last week and said that it was a sad day in America because of all of the religious bigotry that has held back the constitutional rights for the LGBT movement. Really?
Yeah, because bigots like you have been holding us back, you asshole. You can go on around and say that, Christianity is not about bigotry when people like you are going around preaching bigotry yourself, you contradictorial conservative bigots.
Now we're oppressing them?
Yes, you're oppressing them.
You see what's beginning to go on there? You see how they're beginning to paint Christians? I've been telling you guys for a long time it's happening. And then to top it all off, there's a pastor in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, that they're telling him that if he does not marry gay couples, they're threatening him with arrest and imprisonment. Really?
Again, as I said with my last argument over the baker, most of these establishments refused African Americans or other people of color because of their religious beliefs. You can go around and say that Christians are now becoming a minority in this country. Let's look at all the countries that have legalized gay marriage and have Christians as well. Let's start with the very following: Ireland, Finland, Luxembourg, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Uruguay, France, Brazil, Denmark, Argentina, Iceland, Portugal, Sweden, Norway, South Africa, Canada, Spain, Belgium, and the Netherlands. They have all legalized gay marriage over the last couple of decade and a half. And they all have Christians. And are those countries persecuting the ever-loving shit out of Christians? Nope. No. I don't see all those countries persecuting the ever-loving shit out of Christians. Like, Josh, if you can go around saying that America is now persecuting Christians after the legalization of gay marriage. But you know what? You would most likely be persecuted in countries like Pakistan, Somalia, Syria, Eritrea, Nigeria, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, and North Korea. Why? Because a lot of those people persecute the ever-loving shit out of Christianity. Countries like Iran, where basically you will be killed right on the spot for being a Christian. Places like Pakistan, Nigeria, they do the same mentality as well because they are extreme Muslims. You can go around and say that Obama is legalizing gay marriage as the Muslim agenda. But you have to realize this, is that Islam is just as fucked up as Christianity is towards LGBT rights. If you're gonna go around and say that Islam is promoting homosexuality, then you are a fucking contradictorial klutz at that, man.
That's his First Amendment right to refuse. Why are we backing down to the government and not drawing a line in the sand? They're coming after our First Amendment constitutional rights.
Yeah, I do agree. and I know a lot of you people are gonna hate me for this, but, you know, assholes like Josh Feuerstein, Phil Robertson, PETA, Frat Femmes, the Black Panther movement, the Ku Klux Klan, and neo-Nazis waving around the Confederate flag right now, they all do have the rights to freedom of speech. But, as I said before in a previous video, it does not grant them a fucking magical barrier to protect them from criticism. So if you have the freedom to say whatever on your mind, preaching your bigotry and all this other stuff, then I have the freedom to criticize your freedom of speech. That's how the freedom of speech works, buddy.
Well, check this out. This is one pastor that will not bow. Why? Because my First Amendment right is guaranteed by my Second Amendment right.
You just did a Porky Pig right there. Right? But in all seriousness, Joshua Feuerstein, you will go as far as to use violence in order to protect your bigotry views. Dude, now you've said some absolutely stupid shit in your time, but this tops all of them. You are willing to shoot people that have a different opposing view from you. That's not protecting your First Amendment rights at all. It goes to show that you are indeed a fucking asshole, a fucking bigot. Of course, you're going to, like, justify the fucking gun control nut job saying, see, this is why we need to ban guns. When you're making law-abiding gun owners look bad as well, you fucking asshole.
Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's time that we finally take a stand and say no more. We're not backing up any farther. We're not going to allow a tyrannical government to come in and strip away our rights as Christians and try to demonize us so that they can make the Bible bigoted.
Well, I'm just gonna stop this video right now to say, you know, Joshua Feuerstein, you're a fucking bigot of the highest level. You can go around and say, you know, Christianity this, Christianity that is a fucking minority. Let me just say this. Try going to places like Iran, Iraq, Nigeria, Somalia, and where Christians are an actual minority, where they're actually persecuted the ever-loving shit out of. You have it easy in America. All those countries that have legalized gay marriage and still have a bunch of Christians, they're not going around persecuting Christians at all. As I will quote Thy Artist Murder from the song Holy War. We will not die for nothing! Without further ado, I am Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.